Hey YouTube, it's Coach Dave. I'm back with another video. The Shengshou Mr. M 6x6 and 7x7 are a fraudulent mess. Let's find out why. Alright guys, the Mr. M 6x6 and 7x7. So you saw my video on the 6x6. This puzzle is unbelievably terrible. I got double my normal times with it. The turning is absolutely atrocious. It's just so bad that it's impossible to use. I can't believe Shengshou released it just based on that. The 7x7 is more of the same. It is just absolutely ridiculous. It's so bad. And they're both pillowed. Nobody's asking for pillowed puzzles in 2020. I can't believe they did that. But what makes them even worse? So I was using the 7x7. I had just gotten it, and I noticed, okay, well, man, the outers are really, really strong. And then I noticed, wait a minute, the second layer turns at the same time with the first layer. Well, that's unusual because usually the magnets get stronger the further you go in, so that shouldn't happen. And then I started turning. Wow, those are some really weak magnets. And even in the middle, those are incredibly weak. So I loosened the puzzle, and I got in here, and I took it apart. And what did I find? Well, I found that the pieces are difficult to take apart. Now, what I found, what do you not see in there, guys? Let me see here. What do you not see in those pieces? Here's a hint. Magnets. There's no magnets in these edges. And the 6x6, if I can get in there to get this one out without breaking it. The 6x6 is the same way. These are advertised as magnetic big cubes, and they only magnetized the outer layer, the 3x3 stage. That's completely bogus. Nobody buying a magnetic big cube is expecting just the outers. Nowhere in any of the advertising on the Cubicle or the Speed Cube Shop or anything like that does it talk about just the outer layers being magnetized. Nobody would want that. So not only are these some of the worst performing puzzles ever released, they are fraudulent because they are advertised as magnetic and they're not even fully magnetic. Had I known that, I obviously would have never bought the 6x6. And of course I would have still bought the 7x7 because I'm a sucker and I buy every 7x7, as you guys know, because I collect them. But these are just awful. In fact, the 7x7 is so bad, this is literally the only end-by-end puzzle in my entire collection that I have never solved. Every 7x7, 6x6, 9x9, all my giant 3x3s, everything, every single end-by-end I own, I have solved except this one. Because the turning on it is so bad, I can't bring myself to do it. Even my V-Cube 7s, I have a couple of those, they turn a million times better. I've solved those multiple times. Not this one. But that's not even what the turning is bad enough. But for them to not even be magnetic, for the pieces to not have magnets on the inner layers is just a disgrace. And Shengshou, you should be ashamed of yourselves for doing a puzzle like that. And the Cubicle and Speed Cube Shop and everybody else, you guys owe it to your customers to update your listings to mention that the outers are the only thing magnetic. Because otherwise you're not really advertising truthfully. You're advertising them as magnetic big cubes when they are different from every other magnetic big cube that you've made and that every other cubing company has ever made. These are a joke. Don't buy them. They are absolutely the worst puzzles you can possibly buy. Do not buy them. Shengshou, you should be embarrassed. All right, guys, if you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit like and subscribe down below. Drop me a comment, shoot me a message, tell me what kind of videos you want to see, anything like that. I do read and respond to just about every comment I get. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and I will see you then.